Hey guys, I'm back with another video. Gonna talk to you about this. So I got another text there about the driving. Okay, you really should talk about the gear shift. Have you ever been in a car that has a gear shift there, right? As in, like, when you put your hand on, like, when you're looking at the gear shift. Yeah, I see it, and it looks small, right? Yeah, and you're looking like, what the fuck is going on? Like, how do you use this damn thing? You know what I mean? Yeah. Just by there's like, how am I supposed to shift this there like that when I'm looking at the little manual that looks like, so you go up, no. And then when you actually put your hand, to be honest with you, you put your hand on the gear stick, yeah, like that, without doing anything, yeah, and get the feel of the gear stick, yeah, and then you actually move it around. So like, these are the sliders, so it's like in the center there. So it's basically like this. There is the end, and then there, whoa, and then all the way in, and then up, whoa. So the gearbox is actually bigger in my hands. Basically, by looking at it, there, looks fucking tiny. Exactly, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Oh, I didn't even know that. And then when you move it out of there and into fifth gear, so you go like in the center again. Yeah, so center's here. Then you go into fifth, up, there like that. And then you're going out and then in again, back there. Whoa. And you go out and then you're in again, there to third, and then out again into the center. Then you're going in all the way in, and then you're going in up to first gear, then second gear, there like that. Then you go into center, then you're going back, in, out, and then up to sixth, there like that. And then you're going back. It's just like, whoa, it actually feels bigger in your hands when you're actually using the gear shift with one hand. Like, obviously with one hand, because the other hand is on the steering wheel. You know, it's just like, by like looking at the the steering wheel, and you're like, oh my god, how do you manage the steering wheel and that small thing there like that? Well, see, if you know your gears of this car here, yeah, you can literally just look at the road there, you driving obviously there, looking at everything there, what's going around, and you can actually feel where you're heading with the gear stick there, of the levels there of gears. Do you know what I mean? And then you'd be like, oh my god, whew, this actually has, that gear stick is like a fucking field. Actually, to be honest, they're so big. I was like, it is big. When you look at it, it's like big stick there like that, hanging out, and put my hand on it there on the top, and then you're literally get the feel of it, and you're like, whoa, that's one into there like that. And once you're so used to that, probably, what would you say, guys? People that actually drive for drive, yeah. How many days do you think? Probably. I say, I'm gonna guess for you guys. I'd say probably was a week, 2 weeks until you get used to the gear shift. Yeah, about that, can you? Wow. And it actually feels bigger when you're actually playing with the gear shift. Yes, it absolutely does. By looking at it from standing there, it looks freaking tiny. But when you actually hop into the car and play around with the gear shift, it's like, whoa, gear shift is actually pretty big actually. You'd be saying to yourself, it's like, whoa, driving is actually not that bad actually. There, I thought the gear shift would be like drive. Can you get out of the third? And then once you actually be the car, be the road, be the car, and then you can actually do it yourself. No problem. I was like, you freaking passed. Ka-ching, you know, to drive a gear shift. And yes, I got asked this before. How come they don't show automatics on to people in cars anymore, or haven't even done it? to people. Why? Because it's too goddamn easy. Oh, it's like driving a go-kart. There. Turn on the car there, 2 hands on the wheel, let's go. You know what I mean? Yeah, I get you. As it's like no pressing down your left foot then to accelerate, there to switch gears, like, yeah. Don't need to do that at all. All you do is press the accelerate button there like that, and then let the machine do its work. All you do is turn the freaking wheel of the car, and then everyone will be passing. You know what I mean? Yeah, but that would never happen. Wish it did, don't get me wrong, but to make it harder to think if it's harder, what I just said in this video about the gear shift there like that, oh shit, how am I supposed to drive this? You actually use it properly, yeah, as in like play around with it at home in your parents' car, obviously, or your best mate's car there, and feel the gear sticks. Like, oh, actually the gear shift actually feels bigger. Actually, yeah, no one has noticed that, have they? No. So when you're hopping into your car tomorrow now, remember how to do it. Okay? Yeah, I get you. And then you'll be the king of driving. Please God, anyway. Hopefully you pass. So that's how it works. There. That's why they don't have automatics. Cars for driving for people that have passed the theory. Now hop on into the car there like that. Nope, because it will feel like a go-kart. Basically there. Like Mario Kart there, driving. No different gears or anything there. An automatic there would be beautiful to have. But people have to drive with a manual to look harder there, to make sure they actually eye on the road there, gear stick and everything there. And then they're saying, I passed. And then guess what happens then? The appreciation then of passing the car exam will be through the roof. Then, to be honest with you, no, they won't. They will. Why? How do you know, Keen? Yeah, how do you know? You look on Instagram there, your best mates there that you follow all the time on Instagram. Yeah, they'll say, I passed my test. I passed the driving theory test. There, that's brilliant. I passed the test. I passed the driving. I'm on the end now. Yippee! Bye-bye, loser. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's why they show the appreciation of, I passed. That's why they have manuals. Get me now? Smart thinking those people are out there. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.